Johnson, you were too young, Johnson. Johnson, you were too young.
Woo! Bansheeboating, baby!
You good?
Close. Bansheeboat for everything boating. These maneuvers could be dangerous if not operating the boat properly. Do so at your own risk. Make sure to always have boating safety equipment, pleasure craft license on board, and always wear your PFD. Be conscious of those around you. Respect the shared waterway. Remember, never drink alcohol on boat. Always play safe on the water.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Today we honor the late Johnson. Johnson, a true American patriot. He touched so many hearts and changed so many lives. Johnson will always be remembered for his contributions to the boating world. May we always remember Johnson on those beautiful action-packed weekends, or those peaceful early morning Sunday fishing trips. Johnson holds a special place in our hearts, to which we cherish, love, and ever remember. Johnson, may you rest in peace.
Johnson.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Is something wrong with your Johnson?
Not my Johnson.
Is something wrong with your Johnson?
So if you haven't been living under a rock for the last little while, you probably know that Evinrude Johnson are not going to be producing outboard motors anymore. And if you didn't know, they were bankrupt. They filed for bankruptcy, Evinrude Johnson Company, around the year 2000. And BRP, it used to be a division of Bombardier, bought them. And slowly, the outboard Johnson Evinrude motor, unfortunately, is getting phased out. But you and I both know that all the best Johnsons were made in the 80s and 70s. I've really never had a motor from the 60s, but I bet it was awesome. You know, in the 90s were all right, and in 2000s and a little bit later, they just really kind of bit the dust. So after the inevitable happened, and around 2000 when Johnson and Evinrude went bankrupt and then were bought out by BRP, that's kind of when, you know, we could project this happening at that time. Something like this happening, the outboard engines getting phased out. And BRP, you know, they make Sea-Doos and stuff, so a different setup than Johnson, really. You know, however, most people have an older Johnson or Evinrude, like 70s, 80s, 90s. Those are the most popular. And that's what this video is actually really about, to honor those 70s, 80s, 90s, the great motors, and in the 60s too. If you got a 60s kicking, 50s Johnson. Johnson's been making motors for a long time, and they've had a seriously huge impact on the boating community. And they are just, you know, if you think boats, you just think an outboard Johnson sometimes on the back. Well, I mean, you know, at the reasonable price, and just an awesome classic boat, one of the innovators and one of the inventors of the boating world. Not maybe so much the exact idea, but so many different variations and adaptations and little added things have been made and changed performance-wise. However, it's not just Johnson. I do love Mercury's as well. Never had one personally myself. Actually, we do have a 5 horsepower. We are going to test that out at some point. I would say the 80s, 70s, 80s Johnsons are my absolute favorite. Just so you know. So let me know down there in the comments, do you have a motor? What kind of motor do you have? What kind of boat do you have? Let me know down there in the comments. Let me know if you think that I have no idea what the sounds I'm making even mean and I should shut my big fat mouth. If you think that, then let me know that down below. So, you know what? Just everybody have an amazing, safe weekend. Make sure to wear your PFD and just enjoy life. Hopefully everyone's doing absolutely incredible, and we will see you soon. And we have so much more awesome action on the way. We're gonna do some great stuff. We're gonna do some drone shots, new lakes. We are only striving to get 4K shots. I'm gonna try and get the best sound and the best video in every single video to come, and make it better and better every single video that I make. So hopefully you subscribe right down there, because every video that comes out, you are gonna be happy with.
Woo! Bansheeboat, baby!
Check out one of these other fantastic videos. You won't be disappointed.